episode of Let's Chat. Now, if you are new, if somehow you just came across this channel, say you were going through YouTube and you just bump up on the channel, let me tell you, you didn't get here by chance. The Lord would have it that you should be here. So I'm going to ask you right now to just go ahead and just subscribe to the channel. I want you to like the videos, watch the videos, comment on the videos. Yes, man, interact with the woman of God. I need to talk to you. I need to hear from you. And I'm going to ask you most of all to share the video right now with somebody. You may not know, but you might just be blessing somebody by sharing this particular video with them. If you have always been tuning in, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back to the channel. You know how we do it on a Thursdays. We meet, we discuss situation matters, we discuss concerns that affect us every day, some things that some persons may not be comfortable talking about. So we meet over here and we discuss. In today's discussion, the topic for today's discussion will be rejection, loss, humiliation, and so much more. Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And to all my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. And for those of you that have always been there, oh, I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Continue to support the channel. Continue to watch, continue to like, continue to share, continue to comment. You guys are doing great. I love you. I really appreciate every one of you guys a whole lot. So I'm just gonna ask everybody to just come on in, come on over. As you come on, as you join in, I'm gonna ask you to hit on that like button. Yes, man, like the live. Go ahead right away and like the live right away. Go ahead and just click on that like button. Don't wait until the live is through, because you might just forget to like it. So as you join in, just go ahead and like the live, guys. Come on in, everybody. So let me see you who is here already. Michelle, Kingdom Talk with Michelle. Welcome, sis. Kadian is here. Kadian Givens, Felicia, Shamara. Who else is here? Vashti. I haven't seen Shelly as yet, but if you are there, welcome. Lasita, I see you. Come on in, everybody. Share the live as you join in. Sasha, and if Sasha is there, that means Tijari is there also. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Let's talk. Annette, blessed Thursday to you. Share the live as you join in. As you join in, remember, like the live. Click on the like button. Share, go ahead right away. Karine, welcome. Go ahead right away and just start to share the live with some persons. Share with some persons in your contact. Share with some persons in your WhatsApp groups. Go ahead and just share, everybody. Go ahead and share. And we are gonna discuss. We are gonna have a discussion today, a discussion like no other. Just go ahead right away and share. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. Go ahead. Share with somebody. Let somebody else know that we are on. You know we are not selfish over here. Go ahead, share. Go ahead and share so others can know that we are here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm giving the others a little time to get here, all right? Giving the others a little time to get here. We definitely don't want to leave anybody behind this morning. So I'm giving the others a little time to get here. Tamika, welcome. Kersha, welcome. Let me see if I'm missing out. All right, come on in, everybody. We still having a little bit of disturbance, but we just got to work with it until, the matter is resolved. You're not seeing the topic, Tijari. Rejection, loss, humiliation, and more. Rochelle, welcome. Crystal, welcome. Who else am I missing? Are you guys seeing the topic? Somebody tell me, let me know if you're seeing the topic. Because Tijari is asking what's the topic. So I'm not sure if you're not seeing the topic. So last week, the devil is a liar. So last week we were discussing another topic, idolatry. But in discussing that topic last week, some persons were expressing their emotions in the chat about rejection. So I said that this week the topic will be rejection. And I'm even going to go a little further, and we're going to discuss rejection. We're going to discuss loss and humiliation. Because a lot of times when we become victims of rejection, we end up go through loss as well. Welcome, Trudy. We end up go through loss as well. So we're going to take it a little bit further. All right. Last week, I remember at least 2 persons that were expressing their emotions and their feelings in the chat. So other persons were there too, yes, sharing their thoughts. So because we are a family and we are here to support each other, to hold up each other's hand. So when one go through something, all of us go through it as well. The Bible said that we should be our brother's keeper. So maybe I can't buy you a car now, but I can give you a word of encouragement. So maybe I can pay your bill for you, but I can pray for you. I can help you along your journey. My shoulder, I can make it available for one of my brother or my sister, one of you guys to cry on. And if that is what I can do, there's a songwriter that says that if I can help somebody as I travel along, then my living will not be in vain. And if I can truly definitely help somebody as I travel along, my living will not be in vain. So we're going to talk discussion. Nikisha Douglas, welcome. Casey, and welcome. Come on in, guys. All right, so we are back up again. The devil is a liar. We're going to have this discussion this afternoon. The devil is a liar. So let's jump right into it. Rejection. When we look on rejection from a biblical perspective, all of us know of the story of Joseph. How Joseph was rejected, thrown into a pit, sold into, we all know the story of Joseph, how he was rejected by his brothers. They didn't like him. We know of other Bible characters who went through rejection. And the Bible also says that the stone that the builder rejected becomes the chief cornerstone, becomes the head of the corner. Now, I don't know, but most, if not all of us, can relate to rejection, because most, if not all of us, at some point in time in our life, we can say, yes, we have been there. We've been through rejection. I myself, I can relate personally to this. I have been through rejection. Maybe some of you might not have been rejected by family. Maybe you might not been rejected by friends, but there is somebody along the way that you have been rejected by. A lot of persons have been rejected by family. And that is a rejection where when it hit you hard. Being rejected by family members, the person where and them have the same blood running in your veins, the same bloodline, when you're rejected by your own blood, mother, father, sisters, brother, and blood relatives, it homes very hard. It hits you hard. And some persons, they find it hard to get over this type of rejection. I have heard of stories, I have heard of testimonies where persons have been rejected by their family members, cast out, pushed aside, rejected for different reasons. Rejected for different reasons. Some persons become rejects in their family because maybe they don't look a particular way. In every family you will always have this one specific individual that looks a little bit different from the others. So maybe I might look a little bit different from my siblings. So that is what I am talking about. In every family, there is this one specific individual. So everybody might academically up there in a good job, yeah? In a well-paid job, but there might be this one specific individual in the family who is not academically up there, just struggling to make two ends meet. And some persons end up being rejected by family members because them what? Them no fit in the family. Them no up in a for them standard. They are not up to their standard. Yes? And I see some persons already relating. So maybe you might not own a car, maybe you might not live in a big house, you might not travel. So right then and there, you end up being a reject because you're not up to standard. You're not up to par like the other members in the family. Maybe the husband when you're married is not a rich man. So all your other siblings, their spouses are people that, they are up in society. They are of a bigger status. So there are so many things, and I want you to talk to me in the comment section, guys. I want you to talk to me in the comment section and tell me, share your thoughts, share your experience. Yeah, give me your input on this. Yes, somebody say it's like you are the black sheep in the family. Yeah, we Jamaicans would say, you are the black sheep in the family. You are the cast out in the family. And being the black sheep not necessarily mean your color, but you are treated like an outcast. So, because you are rejected now, say when certain things that concerns the family, them no worry include you in it. Them no worry include you in a certain little things because you are the outcast. And take note, most of the times when you are the black sheep in the family, your children end up being black sheeps as well. They are looked down on because what? They are not deemed fit either unless one of them or two of them start to step out, yeah, and they start to move up in society. Then and there you see things start to change. A lot of persons have become victims of rejection for some little things where I would have said no reason, nothing of importance. And a lot of persons find it hard. Some persons, their own relatives treat them so bad. Some persons, their own relative, look down on them. Some persons, they have to part ways with their blood relatives. Not by choice, It's not by choice, because they have been rejected. Them definitely push them out of the family. Them shove them aside. And because of this, they end up have to part ways with their families. They suffer rejection so much. And as I always say, whenever time you are rejected, you always suffer loss. Because you suffer the loss of being loved by your mother or by your father or by your siblings. You are the outcast. Them shut you out. Them look down on you. They don't see you deemed fit to be even a member of the family. Sometimes they will have family meeting and family get together. And they're not even, they don't even include you or your children. That is how bad it gets at times. When you are rejected, a rejected member of the family. And let me tell you, some persons, when they suffer rejection, they never overcome. They carry this earth with them. For years, they carry this earth with them. They never heal. It's like a wound that they have. And no amount of band-aid you put on it can ever let it feel better. But I always tell persons, you have to get to that level where you can stand on your own and hold your own. Nobody is better than nobody. And I always, sometimes it's hard, but sometimes you have to bite your lip and just stand up, take a stand. Sometimes you have to just say you go lose some people. Sometimes you reach to a point where you go just say, all right, that person is my sister biologically, but that is just it. Sometimes you have to reach to that point where you have to say, look here, I'm going to start to think, as long as God is pleased with me and my family, my immediate family that I am living with, your husband, your kids, pleased with you, satisfied with you as an individual, then everybody else can go one side. It might sound a little cold, but sometimes we have to get to that point where we become, cold in taking care of you. You have to just know, say, me and them are family. They are my relatives. I have no hard feeling towards them. When I see them, how they do, I am on my way. But that is it. Because you cannot force persons to have relationships with you that don't want to have a relationship with you. Lucretia Clayton, welcome. Cheryl, come on in, guys. Share the live. Share the live. And you know the reason why we ought not to worry ourselves when family rejects us? Because a lot of times, the problem is not with you, They are the one that have the problem. They are the one because them heart not clean. Them heart not clean. A lot of times, they reject you and you feel like you are the problem. When the truth of the matter is that you are not the problem. Some people suffer rejection also because what? Envy, covetous, hatred. And I know a lot of you guys can testify to this. Some persons become the black sheep in their family because of envy. Because you are climbing the ladder now and things are gonna bless you and you are move up in a life. You become the black sheep in the family. Because what? They don't want you to soar. They don't want you to rise to the top. So they will come in some disguise way to try to cut you down. Somebody always need help. Somebody always wants something to borrow. Somebody always want assistance. Because what? They see that you are climbing. They see you progressing. And they don't want you to progress. So they try to cut you down. They're trying to stop you from progressing. So they're doing it in a little disguised way. So they are always in need of something. They always want something to borrow. And you are always giving them. They always want a helping hand. Sometimes if you not stand up strong, they come and they ask you for something where you yourself not even have yet for yourself. And you're always stretching out your hands and giving and helping. But you see, as soon as you take a stand and you say, no man, this thing get out of hand. No man, me not reach to my destination yet. So I can't help you to get to your destination. I can't give you some things that I don't reach to my destination yet. Then they become your enemy. They become your enemy. And I know go them interested if you go anywhere, you know. They just want to cut you down. Them just no want you to make it. Them just no want you to elevate. So they try to cut you down. And their hearts are so bad. They don't even realize that when they cut you down, they are actually cutting down themselves also. So then and there, you have enemy. And a lot of persons, oh my, so many persons are testifying that they are outcasts. Some still are. But I want you guys on the live. Look here. You see this stone that the builder rejected? So the man was building. He was building. He's building this building. And every time him dip down him hand fi take up, him not use that stone here. Him not put that stone here in the wall. Him not put it there, so no, it not good enough. That how it goes with a lot of you. You know, you're not good enough. And whenever time you're not good enough, your children suffer the same fate too. They don't see your kids good enough either. But every time this man reject this stone and say, no, put it one side, me not use it. They keep rejecting the stone. Me not using it, so it's building. Reject the stone, me not using it. Sooner or later, there's going to be none of the other stone. Him not going to have a choice. There will be nobody else. There will be nothing else there. So whether him like it or not, him going to have to use that stone. And that stone is going to be the tower of strength. So a lot of you suffer rejection on the live. A lot of you are commenting in the chat that you are the black sheep in your family. You suffered rejection. But let me tell you something. You, if a lot of you not prove it yet, for those of you when not prove it yet, you are going to be the tower of strength in your family. And you, everybody else have to go lean pan. And you, the rejected, the outcast. And you, everybody else have to go run come to. And you are going to be the feeding tree. Just like Joseph. Them reject him. Them no want him. Them no want him. And look, when famine took the land, and Joseph same one have to feed them. A lot of you guys on the live right now. A lot of you guys on the live right now, you don't see it yet, you know. But you are going to see it one of these days. The tables are going to turn in your favor. You, the very same one where them push at the back. They shove you at the back. They shove you. You're not good enough. You're an outcast. You don't look like everybody else in the family. You look different. You not go the direction where everybody else are go. You are different. And I always tell people, some people, they want to look like everybody else. I want to be everybody else. Embrace being different. Embrace the difference. Embrace being different. I always tell people, I want to be nobody else but me. Because there is only one me. So when them reject you because you don't look like everybody else. So everybody else have straight nose, but your nose flat. So everybody else have light skin. Yeah, because that is the skin color where everybody are trying to run down. So everybody else have light skin, but you have a darker skin tone. And them say, no, sir, she not fit enough with family. She look different. Embrace your difference and run with your difference. Progress with your difference. But He can't prevail. He has to do his time until his time is up. So I was saying to you, everybody, embrace your difference. Embrace being different. And you know, let me tell you, sometimes it takes is when death come in the family. Sometimes is when death come in the family. That is when they remember about you. And it's not so much I accept them, accept you, you know. It's because what? Death come in the family now. Something happening in the family and there is nobody else in the family there is no other tower of strength, yes, to maintain certain things and to take on certain responsibility. That is when they remember you. But I always say, help them, do what you can do, but don't erase it from your mind that they still see you as the outcast. But even though they see you as the outcast, you are the tower of strength in that family, in your family. You are the head, and you are the chief cornerstone. You are the backbone in that family. Now, somebody shared something with me. Somebody shared something with me this morning where she suffered rejection. Her mother died at a young age, and she suffered rejection from her mother. And it was when her mother was sick. That was when the mother don't see anybody else. The mother only saw her, the rejected daughter. And after the death, she had to be the backbone for her mother. She had to take care of her mother. And when death came in the picture, that was when everybody know. Remember and start to pretend as if they cared about her. But it couldn't last because it wasn't genuine. She was the tower of strength as she had a backbone in the family. And after the death of her mother, she still suffered more rejection. She still suffered more loss. She still suffered more hurt. And a lot of people, they become victims of rejection from their children. From as young as the age of 5, some persons can remember that they are always the reject in the family, grow up into adulthood. And let me tell you something. The thing that I don't want you guys to do, don't let, because of rejection that you suffer from a child growing up, don't allow rejection to be your portion. I don't want any one of you guys on the live that have suffered rejection, that have been victims of rejection. Don't allow it to be your portion, because this is where a lot of people go wrong. They allow it to be their portion. You being rejected by your mother, your father, your siblings in your early age, being a child. Now you're an adult. You don't have to allow yourself to be rejected forever. Because of the rejection, a lot of persons end up in some relationships that they shouldn't, because what? They are searching for love. Don't make that mistake, say you search for love. Love is not lost. And a lot of persons, because they have been victims of rejection, they end up search for love. You don't even have to search for love. What is for you will find you. What God has for you, the man where God has for you will locate you. The woman that God has for you will locate you. Because a lot of the sisters and a lot of the brothers, especially the sisters, because they have been victims of rejection, they end up search for love. I try for looking for love, and they believe they end up find love in the wrong place. They search for love in the wrong place, in the wrong person. And then they end up become being rejected for the rest of their lives. It become their portion. Now you're in a relationship where your husband is doing you worse than what your family members used to do to you. You end up in a relationship where the husband start to use it against you. You end up in one relationship where if you could turn back the hands of time, you would have said, I would remain where I was before I met this man. Because what? You search for something and you cannot find love in somebody that is not capable of loving somebody else. Because that's how it goes most of the time. A lot of sisters, rejection becomes their portion, their eternal portion. Because they're married to some man where them need, them themselves suffer rejection. They don't know how to love because they have never been loved themselves. And a lot of these men that you see treat the females some way, some horrible way, it's because they themselves are broken. And when you are broken, you cannot be fixed by somebody that is broken also. A lot of these men, they are broken. So that's why when the sisters, them married to them, married out of emotions and married out of feelings because body look good. And that is just it. They themselves are broken. They are hurt. They are not capable to love somebody because they themselves have never experienced love, what love really is. And when you do this, rejection becomes your portion. So you reject from your childhood, you suffer rejection. Teenage years, you suffer rejection. Now you become an adult where you're supposed to be happy. Now, if I have suffered rejection growing up, I don't want somebody that I'm gonna live with for the rest of my life to be doing the same thing. I'm going to want to feel love. I'm going to want to know how it feels to be loved by somebody. So ladies, sisters, don't let rejection be your portion. No, allow it. Don't go searching for something that you don't have to search for because you feel like you have to find it. You don't have to find it. Remember, Jesus Christ, who is your Father, He loves you with an everlasting love. Remember the scripture, the word of God says that when your what? Mother and your father forsake you, there is a man up above who will take you. Allow him to take you, to wrap you into his arms. And he's going to give you that God-given husband and that God-given wife to love you immensely that you so desire. And I see a lot of people putting up 100, Vashti, Karen, Samara. Yes, man. And God will send you that man there, and God will send you. Because I know of people were rejected when they're from they were a child. And God give them some husband. And they will never use it against them. They will never use it against them. Watch out for the people that love to use your past against you. Look out for the people that will love using your past against you. You see, some persons even see the signs before they marry them man they. Before they marry the man them, the sisters them see it. As anything them start to draw back for your past. Start to use your past against you. Start to tell you, say, remember, say you're reject, Remember, you don't have no family, Remember, say you're not nobody, Right then and there, that is a sign he's not the man for you. Vice versa, she's not the woman for you. A person that truly loves you will never use your past against you. In fact, they are the ones that are going to tell you, say, let the past be the past. They are going to help you to heal. Them not go hurt up the sore. Them not go hurt up the wound where you have a carry. They will never hurt it up. If you have a broke arm, if one of your arm break, if somebody truly loves you, they will never remove it from the sling. They will never bounce up on it. They will never hit you on it or lick you upon it, make you feel it. When them a pass near you, them a go take time. Them a go help you. Them also move your hand because what that person loves you. Rejection is a wound. And if the man truly love you, if the woman truly love you, they will never hurt up that wound. They're going to help you. Them a go find solutions to help you to heal as quick as you can heal. So that is one of the signs that will show you, say, look here, if you are search for love, and before you put on that ring, even if you put it on, and if that person that claim to love you, a draw back your past, no, something right, something not add up. Wheel up and come again. I know the right man for you. I know the right woman for you. When use rejection as a stepping stone, use rejection as a round on your ladder. So you go up your ladder, you know the ladder carry some rounds. And look here, man, the enemy a mess up the thing today now, because I want to talk to you guys today. I want to really talk to you guys today. You know the ladder, it have some rounds. Yeah, those things that we step on the ladder, those are called the rounds. Make sure on your ladder, if you have suffered rejection, use rejection as a round on your ladder. So you go step on rejection. Don't embrace rejection. And I don't want, if there is anybody on the live, don't get up every day feeling sorry for yourself, say me an outcast. Denounce that. Don't get up every day say me an outcast, me not have nobody. Everything people take step on me. No. Some things, when we become adults, we have the control over it. When you are adults, when we are adults, it's not like when we are children. When you know, say when you are a child, you have to take some liquor when you don't want to take it. When you become adults, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. So you don't allow some things when you're an adult. So people talk bad against you. You don't embrace it. Don't see yourself. Step on it. So use rejection as a stepping stone, as a round on your ladder to get to where you are going. So what now? You reject me and you talk down on me. Me, I'm going to show you, say, me I'm not a rejected stone. I'm going to show you that I am going to be the head. In fact, I have already claimed the head. Don't you ever embrace no tail spirit. So you have been rejected by your mother. So what? You have been rejected by the family. So what? You are seen as a cast out. So what? You are being seen as the black sheep. And so what? You are still alive. You are living. You are breathing. And you are going to soar. You are going to make it. You endure rejection. And that should tell you that you are not rejected. You have endured rejection. And some persons need to change their mindset. Welcome, Andrine. Some persons need to change their mindset. Just yesterday, I was saying to somebody, she was saying that she's weak. She admitted to me that she's weak. And I am saying, look here, man, you are so much stronger than you think. Because it takes strength to admit that you are weak. And if you can admit, say you're weak, that means you are strong. And I could hear this glow in her voice. Yeah, I could hear this little joy in her voice. So I don't want any of you guys on the live that have suffered rejection. You have endured rejection. And from your endured rejection, it means that you are not no reject. You are blessed, highly favored. You're not going to accept and embrace no tail spirit. Reject the spirit of the tail. Rejection is a tail spirit. Reject the spirit of the tail. You're not down the bottom. You are on top. You are sitting on top. You are in control. You use all of those stones that family members throw at you. So they say you're not coming to nothing. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You are already something. You are already something. So you see, that is the first lie. When they say you're not coming to nothing, you are already something. You are precious in the sight of God. You are blessed and highly favored. You are royal. You are set apart. You are peculiar. You have endured. And when they say you are the black sheep, no, you are not no black sheep. You are the chief cornerstone. Use rejection. Step on it, man. Don't embrace it. Everything that you have lost, everyone that you have lost. Let me tell you something, Kingdom family. You see, everybody that you have lost will walk out, will choose to walk out of your life because them not see you deem fit. Everybody will choose to leave your life because them see you as a reject. It's their loss and not yours. Look at it that way. You didn't lose anything. You never lose them. And them lose something. It's their loss. So some persons will say, I have lost my family. I have lost my sister, my mother, because they see me as a reject. They see me as an outcast. And because of that, I don't have anybody. That's a lie. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You didn't. I want you to gather some strength. So I see Nikisha saying. So I see Nikisha saying. I'm seeing Nikisha saying. Nikisha is saying in the comment. Every time I go around my family, they always let me feel. All right, so Nikisha, we are back up again. So Nikisha was saying that every time she goes around her family members, they always let her feel bad of herself. So Nikisha, that simply means that even though they are your blood relatives, you need to keep them at a distance. You need to keep them at a distance. You don't need to be around those persons. You don't need to be around those persons. You don't need to be around somebody that is going to let you feel bad about yourself. That is going to talk down on you. That is going to look. Yeah, you need to be around persons that can give you good advice. That is what you need. Not around persons that will talk down on you. All right, Nikisha. So that's this topic next week. Definitely gonna have to continue this topic next week. The devil has been working through this internet. The devil has been really working through this internet. So, Andrine was saying, they always want you to be the one to call them. Well, Andrine, as I always say, phone goes both ways. So you don't have to always be the one to call in somebody and checking up on somebody because the phone works both ways. So if I'm gonna always be the one to call you, that means that the feeling that I have, it's not mutual. It's not a mutual thing. then I am the only one that is concerned about you. You are not concerned about me. So you don't have to be, whenever time you see, you always have to be the one to call somebody. No. Check it out. Check it out. You need that's something for you to think about. Andrine say again, say, even at times when you call to them, they barely answer. Then if somebody is answering you down in a them throat, as we Jamaican would say, he answer me down in a them belly bottom. It means that them not really want answer. So you just how they do and you're on your way. It doesn't even matter. It shouldn't even matter if they answer in a good way or answer in a bad way, because to you it should be just that you are just, it's just good manners, good practice. Then you know it's good practice, good, it's a mannerly thing for you to say how they do, and that is it. But all it should be is just how they do and nothing else. So Andrine said, stay in your own lane. Wonderful, that is it. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. And my lane, it's too big for you come in there, you know. And me alone can run in my lane. Guys, let me tell you something. Irrespective of how anybody want to see you, sometimes you have to reach to a point in your life where people see what they want to see. People believe what they want to believe. They think what they want to think. And you know within yourself, and the Lord knows what is the real thing. Because look here, if you pay attention to what people say or how people feel, you cannot please people. You will never please people. When Christ came, he did all of those things. And at the end of the day, when the people that him work perform all of the miracles in front of, the people where him turn water into wine in front of, him raise the dead in front of, when the choice was there, they still chose a thief over him. They still said, away with him and give us Barabbas. They still rejected him. They still reject. You can never please people. So if you are going to live your life, if you are going to live your life according to how somebody views you, or living to please somebody, look here, you will never live any life, because you will never please them. If you please them 99 times and one time you can't please them, you never did please them any at all. Live your life for you. So who want to reject you, make them reject you. I feed them loss. It's their loss, not yours. You didn't lose anything. Whosoever wants to put you out of the family and see you as the black sheep, it's their loss. Welcome, Jacqueline. It's their loss. And Andrine said, especially if you are with someone that they don't approve of. Yes, I mentioned that earlier. You see, if you're going to marry one man where the family don't approve of, you see, if you're going to marry one lady where the family not approve of, you best believe them are go disapprove of you as well. If you ever go married in today's society, if you're not married to a rich man, yeah, if you're not married to a rich man, the family members will say, then we say, you don't have nothing about you. Then we say, you don't have no ambition. Because it's just money, money, money. Even if the man ugly but he rich, they don't have no problem. Even if the man a beat you but he rich, they don't have no problem. Even if the man a live a type of life but he rich, they don't have no problem. They don't want to know where my getting riches from. They only want to know if him rich. They don't have a problem. But you get married to a man we poor, where he have ambition and him try him best. It's just that him not reach at that place yet. Get married to a poor man with class. If you ever go get married to a poor man, he man have class, he have ambition, God-fearing. Somebody that is a Christian, he has morals, he's not disrespectful. Look here, then talk down upon you and look down upon you. Because what? What people should focus on, the real thing where people should focus on, they don't focus on those things. They don't focus on those things. They focus on the wrong things. That's why a lot of families stay. Them focus on the wrong something them. The something them where them fi focus on, they no focus on it. All if a man a beat you and a kick you like football, them still a say, stay with him. And when you decide to leave, they will point the finger on you and say, you no want nothing out of life. And say, you no have no ambition. And say, you no know nothing good. All when you tell them, say, look on my face. My face, take my face as a punching bag. Them no want to hear that. You can remain a punching bag as long as you remain in that relationship or that marriage with that rich man. They will quicker if you tell yourself, left a poor man and go better yourself. A man that is poor, God-fearing, as morals, as values, as attitude, as ambition. They will quicker if you tell yourself, left that one day. And when you do that, them accept you in the family. All right, so Andrine have a question. Andrine says, Evangelist, suppose you're a Christian and someone vex with you. Is that a sin for me? Andrine, you cannot stop anybody from vex with you. Not everybody is going to be your friend. And not everybody are going to talk to you. You are a Christian and faith vex with you. All you need to know is that you never wrong faith. And even if you have wronged her, because if it is a case where you wrong faith and faith vex, you apologize to her and say, however I have wronged you, I'm sorry. If me wrong you in this way, I'm sorry. Forgive me. It is up to faith if faith want to forgive you. Now, if you make sure, say, your conscience clear and faith no want to forgive you, there is nothing you can do about it. A lot of times that is where a lot of persons go wrong because we are Christians. Some of us believe, say, people, nobody know fi hate we. Some people believe, say, because them are Christian, people know fi hate them and everybody fi be their friend and everybody they fi talk to. No, I know so it a go. When you are a Christian, yes, when you are serving Christ, you are gonna be hated by a lot of people, but not everyone will hate you. But you are gonna be hated by a lot of people. Oh yes. So Andrine, being a Christian. Yes, Andrine. So being a Christian, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna have enemies. All right. So let me see what. So Sister Faith say, a poor man that loves the Lord and have ambition. Yes. That's a man of value and that's a man of valor. Yeah. So Annette say, oh, my God, because of money. Yeah, man, because of money, them are going to tell us to stay in the abusive relationship and the abusive marriage. Let me touch on humiliation. Humiliation. A lot of persons, when they go through rejection, they become humiliated. That's natural. It's natural, guys. When you're going through rejection, you will be humiliated. You will feel humiliated. But it no means that you're going to remain in the humiliation. You're going to remain in that state. Don't remain in that state. However, you have to come out, come out. Don't remain in that state. Rejection comes with humiliation, yes. Because you know when you're rejected, you know they're going to say a lot of things about you. And when the flesh hurts, we are humans. We still in the flesh. We not change yet from mortal to immortality. So we are still in the flesh. So when the flesh hurt, the flesh hurt. So even though you are being rejected and humiliated, it doesn't mean that you remain in that state. It means that that's another round on your ladder to climb. So humiliation, it means that you have another round right here, so another step, yeah, to climb, to get to the top. All right, everybody? Rosetta, you're late, Sister Rose. Welcome. Trudy, welcome. As you join in, guys, remember to like the live. Remember, like the live. So for those of you who are just coming on, touch on that like button. Touch on that like button. And I see where a lot of you guys. Yes, Sister Rose, I know you're at work. I see where a lot of you guys have suffered, have got through rejection. And to know that today you can say, yes, I was rejected. I have been rejected. I am being rejected. It means that you have endured. It means that you have endured. And from your enduring, it means that you are strong. It means that you are a warrior. Yeah. It means because it takes a lot of warrior spirit and a lot of strength to endure rejection, humiliation, loss. And as I tell you, you didn't lose anything. You didn't lose anything. The people them will reject you and them lose out on you. They lose out on the relationship that they could have had with you. They lose out on knowing who you truly are as a person. So I them miss out on a lot of things. You didn't miss out on anything. And let me tell you something. You see, being rejected should show you that you are a front runner. Rejection should also teach you it's not all bad. You're a front runner. You're a head. You are a chief. So some persons will look on rejection and say, oh, I've been rejected and whatever. No. It means that you have the criteria to be the head of the corner. That's what it means. So Lasita said, what would you call a person that copy your dressing? Copy Pekka? All right. On a serious note though, Lasita, does this person makes it a habit to copy your dressing? And when you say copy your dressing, what does it mean? The person always try to dress like you? The person always try to wear the same things that you wear? Because let me tell you something. Somebody can admire you. And so your neighbor, you say your neighbor, if you put on a pants, your neighbor put on a pants as well. All right? So, and wear it, the person try to buy the exact thing and wear it. Yes, the person just want to be you. That's a whole nother thing. Can you know? All right, this part is getting interesting now. So, as I was saying, some person, Lord have mercy on us. So, as I was saying before, sometimes persons emulate people. They want to do things that you do. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are covetous. But as in the case of Andrine, where Andrine says that the person buy the same phone that she have and the same watch, that's a whole nother thing. When you should become very concerned and keep Your two eyes on these persons. You see, when you see the people them start to, everything where you have them want it. Everywhere where you go, them want go there. Everything where you wear, them want to wear it. They want to wear the exact same things. So they want the exact phone, the exact watch. The very place where you buy it, they will try to find out where you buy it. Because that's a whole nother thing. Then you know right then and there, that's a sign of jealousy. That's a sign of covetous. Yeah. So persons like those, you have to beware of them. Yes. Yes, man. Persons like those, you have to beware of them. Keep two eyes on those persons. Keep two eyes. Any more question? Let me know if you guys have any more question. I want to answer two more questions before I go. Family, the enemy are working, The devil is working, but the devil cannot prevail over God's people. Misfortune, you're going to have to watch. You're going to have to rewatch. You're late. You're going to have to rewatch. Yes, you are. Any more questions? So anyone have any more questions? So Andrew says stalker. Stalker. He's not really a stalker, Andrew. He's not really a stalker, but those persons like those are they are jealous and envious. So you can't be in company with persons like those. You have to beware of persons like those. Have to beware of persons like those. So persons like those, you keep them out of your circle, out of your space. Persons like those shouldn't be considered as a friend. You see them, how they do, and on your way. You don't need them up in your space. You keep those persons at a distance. So misfortune, we talk about rejection. We talk about humiliation and loss. And some persons have questions about jealousy. So for those of you guys that are late, we just come on, remember, light the live. Remember to light the live. If those of you that are late and you're going to rewatch, let me tell you from now, we have a little disturbance a few times. So you're just going to have to be patient. Yes. If you're interested in the topic and want to watch. Yes, Sister Rose, then we hurt you. Andrine says she had to leave the house. That's good. That is good. I wouldn't want to be in the... Look here. You see, household enemies are the worst kind. Yes, man, as I was saying before the interruption, household enemies are the worst kind of enemies, the worst ones you can ever think of. So if you are living in a house and you can identify for sure that you have an enemy in that house, if it is possible, leave that house to that enemy. All right? You don't want to be in the same space with that person, living with that person, sleeping in the same house with that person. I'm telling you, you don't want to be there. Guys, God bless you. Thank you for taking the time out to come over, to watch, to talk with me. I just love each and every one of you guys. I just love you guys. I just appreciate each and every one of you. You make the Thursdays so blessed, so special, and so blessed. Remember, guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Remember, like the live, For those of you that came on late, rewatch. Go ahead and rewatch. Guys, can you believe it? Andrin, thank you for all of those hearts. I'm returning them back to you. Sister Faith, me love you. I love you. Celia, I love all of you guys. Can you believe, guys, we are getting to 2K subs. Who could it be but Jesus? We are getting to 2K subscribers. Remember, guys, introduce your family members and your friends to the channel. Take them phone and subscribe for them. For those of you that are always here watching in silence, I appreciate you guys also. Remember, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Like the live. Let me see what my people them must say. Vashti, oh my God. Vashti say you always give me strength to go on. Vashti. I'm glad. Yes, Miss Fortune, you soon go watch it. Blessed day to you too, Cheryl. Yes, man. We are, since we started, we are almost at 2K subs. 2K subs. And you know what I said before the month started? I say I want the channel to go to 2K subs just in time for my birthday. That is what I said. I want to get the channel to get to 2K subscriber right in time for my birthday. And let me tell you something. It's gonna reach it. It's gonna get there. I'm telling you. I believe. Yes. The Bible says faith is the substance of things, hope for the evidence of things not seen. We are getting there. We are getting there. I just love how the ministry is spreading. Yes, the ministry is growing. You know, it's growing, bearing good fruit. And you know, the ministry can't grow without you guys. So what Lasita said, I was listening to the breakthrough prayer today. Yes, man. Listen and claim it. Play it in our house. It's there for you guys. Play it every now and then. Even me myself, I don't really rewatch myself. Even sometimes I am like, sometimes I go out and I will just go in like a small group and there will be persons there watching my videos on Facebook and me put me hand over my ears. I don't rewatch myself. I have been to places where persons are actually watching me on their device and then talking to me in person. And I said, look at this lady powerful, you see? She always have some strong words. And I'm like saying to myself, really? Then how can this person not realize that it is me? And I don't even make them any wiser. Yes, Shanika. All right, Jacqueline, Cece. All right, so I'm gonna connect with you, Miss Fortune. Shanika, when you say August people are nice, then we say a bias, we bias, you know, because we born August. Yeah. All right, you guys are so special. You guys are so special. I met Katie Carty last week, over the weekend. I don't see her on the live. Bless you, Gawain. Bless you. I don't know if Ricardo is there. Bless you. All right, Sister Rose. I met Katie Carty last weekend. And oh, Katie said, oh, she know it was me. I had my youngest daughter. She remembered that one of the TikTok live, I called her on the live, so she remembered her. Here, Katie Carty. Woman of God, you look different from when I'm watching you. All right, Shanika, make sure you're on the live Sunday. Sunday, you'll get a proper happy birthday from me. Yeah. So you're Katie Carty. Woman of God, you look so different on camera than in person. So everybody, you're Katie Carty, you know? Woman of God, on camera, you look like a bigger person. You look like a more bigger person on camera. So hear me now, but me a big somebody. And you know it was good. Me love when me go out and me meet me people them. It's a good feeling. So Katie, if you are there, seems like you're not there. It was nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you guys. Thank you for tuning in. The Lord bless you until we meet tomorrow. Tuning in. The Lord bless you until we meet tomorrow on TikTok. God's will. So go and start wish God's will. So go and start wish. Go and start to wish Shanika. People don't know wish Shanika happy birthday yet. Don't wish her happy birthday yet. Wait until Sunday when we meet on the live. Then we can wish her. Oh, but maybe she won't even be on the live. I'm not even sure. So it's best for those of you who want to wish her. Wait until tomorrow then. Don't wish her yet, man. Wait until tomorrow, Friday. And then those of us that meet Sunday will give her a proper happy birthday. So Felicia will be celebrating Tuesday. Guys, let's wait until it's a little bit nearer. All right. So shalom, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Until we meet tomorrow, TikTok Live. If you have not yet joined in any one of the services on TikTok, you need to do so. The name I go by on TikTok is Fruitful Celia. You can also follow me on Facebook. The name on Facebook is Evangelist Fruitful Celia. There is also a ministry page, Evangelist Celia's Ministry. All right, everybody? All right. So until we meet tomorrow, shalom. All right?